Chapter 15 of Out of My Mind, Part 1. The next morning we get the first snowfall of the season. Big, fat flakes fall outside the windows of room H5. Freddie zooms over and touches the window. "Nice," he says. Miss Shannon rolls all of us closer so we can watch the snow accumulate on the grass and trees. It's really pretty. Even Jill seems to relax. "We gonna play in the snow?" asks Maria. "No, Maria, it's too cold to play outside, but guess what? It's getting close to Christmas." Maria cheers. "I've heard it's some sort of tradition round here to decorate this old styrofoam snowman," Miss Shannon continues. She makes a face as she pulls Sydney's head out of his box. Maria starts to hug it, but Miss Shannon stops her and says, "I believe in the smell of fresh pine trees at holiday time, and real candy canes, and popcorn garland. Tomorrow, I'm bringing in a real tree, and we are going to make it beautiful." Freddie and Carl slap palms. Maria looks disappointed for a moment, but she seems to forget about the snowman, and Miss Shannon gives everyone a soft piece of chocolate candy. She wisely stuffs Sydney back into his box. While Miss Shannon shows the rest of the class how to make paper snowflakes, Catherine and I sit together in front of the one chunky classroom computer and do web searches on communication devices. It's so slow. Sometimes it gets jammed up and stalls, and we have to reboot it and start all over. Room H5 always gets the big old leftover computers that the other classrooms no longer want. Catherine and I research all kinds of electronic talking and communication devices that have been designed for people like me. Lots of them seem as clunky and awkward as our room computer. Some look really complicated. All of them are expensive. Crazy expensive. Some of the websites don't even list the prices, like they're afraid to specify how much the thing costs. The devices that use standard computer keyboards wouldn't work. I'd have no way to hit the individual keys. I need something that would work with just my thumbs. We find adapted computers, talking boards that speak the words, push-button systems, and even devices that work with blinks or head nods. Finally, we find something called a MediTalker that looks like a possibility. It has big spaces enough for my thumbs to get into and millions of words and phrases built into it. I watch an online video of a boy about my age using one. And even though he clearly has no voice of his own, this little box let him tell all the details of his recent birthday party. I get so excited that my legs start to kick and my arms start flailing and I look like some kind of crazy human helicopter. Catherine prints out the information and tucks it into the book bag that is attached to the back of my chair. "Good luck, Melody," she whispers as she leaves for the day. When I get off the bus after school, Miss V is waiting for me as usual. I almost twist out of my seat, trying to point to my bag to let her know I have something important in it. "Hold your horses," Miss V says. "Since when are you excited to do homework? What's got you all in a tizzy today?" I just grin and kick. After my snack of caramel candy first, and tuna melt last, and after Penny, who has just gotten up from her nap, eats her applesauce, Miss V finally pulls the papers out of my bag. "Well, this is exactly what you need," Miss V says, slapping the printouts onto the table after reading them. "No wonder you're all fired up." "Yes, yes, yes," I point. Then I point to the individual words. Talk to Mom and Dad. Talk, talk, talk. "I'll do just that, just as soon as they get home from work, Melody," Miss V promises. I can hardly wait. While Penny watches Cookie Monster gobble carrots instead of cookies on Sesame Street, I dream of talking, talking, talking. When Mom picks us up, Miss V, true to her word, not only shows Mom the printouts, but even has her computer already set to the web page where the MediTalker is advertised and sold. Penny sits on Mom's lap and keeps pushing computer keys, messing up the display, which is getting on my nerves. But Mom watches a video that shows people actually talking and cracking jokes and even going to college by using that machine. Miss V explains to Mom how this is exactly right for me, and Mom, instead of being practical and sensible and thrifty, like she usually is, seems to agree. "Looks like insurance will cover about half the cost," she muses as she navigates the website. "Let me talk to Chuck. This is long overdue." Tonight? I asked from my board. Yep, tonight. Mom says, giving me a squeeze. But nothing happens right away in my world. Mom fills out the online application for the machine the next day and sends it in. I wait. Then we have to ask my doctor to fax in a prescription. I've heard of prescriptions for antibiotics, but for machines? That seems crazy. Who'd ever want this machine unless they needed it? I wait. Next, we have to get approval from our insurance company. More paperwork and phone calls, more questions and answers. I wait. A parental financial statement has to be turned in. You gotta be kidding. Why do they make it so complicated? I wait. The medical form was missing one signature and has to be resubmitted. I wait. One last approval form from a school official has to be turned in. I wait. I realize I've been waiting for this thing all my life. Finally, on the Wednesday before Christmas, the MediTalker arrives. I need no other gift. When I get home from school, Miss Fee tells me that she hurried to my house when she saw the UPS truck pulling up in our driveway. She signed for the package and brought it to her house for safekeeping. The huge brown box sits there taped and secure, and it is addressed to me. I wiggle and squeal and insist we open it right away. I could feel one of my tornadoes coming. Spastic City, here I come. Calm down, Mellow Yellow, Miss Fee says, placing a hand on my shoulder. But I can't relax. Open, I tap. Well, your mom knew you'd be impatient, Miss Fee says. So when I called her to say it arrived, she told me it was okay for us to open it. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack watching Miss V carefully open the edges of the box. She lets me pull at the brown paper inside. Then, under about a mile of bubble wrap, there it is. The MediTalker. Smaller than I expected. It's only the size of my wheelchair tray, but it's sleek and shiny and cool to the touch. It is like a butterfly, ready to unfold its wings. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to try it.